What is up, guys? Technicals here. Salad update time. Haven't done a lot of salad content this week. Is it still worth it to be on salad? And some tips and tricks and other things that I've kind of noticed with the salad platform. I'm the Technicals. Let's get into it. And once again, if you're not already, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. If you're unfamiliar, Salad is an AI distributed compute workload type platform where you hook up your computer and you turn it on and they use your computer to do useful work. So things like transcription or generating AI images. This is me winking. I have a really hard time winking. I have to do it very manually. Anyway, been on Salad for several weeks now. Most of you know about it. I took down my GPU rig and put all those GPUs into different computers because to do Salad, it's one GPU, one NVIDIA GPU per CPU. And they plan to, at least they said, expand that in the future. So if you've got a CPU that has the extra PCIe lanes in order to be able to run at full bandwidth, then you might be able to do that in the future. But for right now, it's basically one computer, one gaming computer per Salad rig. So these are my earnings here. Let's go ahead and take a look without this and see. We've had some drop off. So the past 24 hours, 8.45, I was getting like 12.50 a day on the tippy top end. I've got 7 Salad rigs. We're going to take a look here at what are in my different rigs, but they're basically all 4070s, some good CPUs, some not so great, a couple Xeons. The CPU really does matter because you need to have at a minimum 4 cores. 6 is better. More than that, you're going to get the most. But I found out, I'm pretty confident in saying this. Obviously, the VRAM on the card matters a lot because you want a good GPU in order to do these workloads because all the action's on the GPU. But system RAM, almost universally, my systems that have 64 gigabytes of system RAM are the ones that are getting those heavy hitter jobs. Now, I know 3090 guys, 4090 guys, they're getting $5, $6 jobs here and there. But I've got all 4070s. These are 12 gigabyte cards. So these aren't the 16 gigabyte or 24 gigabyte or umpteen gigabyte cards. But my 64 gigabytes of system RAM rigs with 4070s are pulling in these like $4-something jobs pretty consistently. And so it leads me to believe that system RAM is more important than VRAM. I said it. Obviously, you need some VRAM because you're not going to be able to put an 8 gigabyte card on here and get anywhere. It's not going to happen. But my rigs with 12 gigabyte VRAM cards with 64 gigabytes of system RAM, those are hitting it. And because I've got 4070s on systems with 32 gigabytes of system RAM, and they'll get like these $2 jobs here and there. And so for me personally, what I'm going to do once I have the time and revisit my Salad rigs is move stuff around and consolidate because I'd rather have less rigs consistently pulling $4 jobs than a whole bunch of rigs pulling $2 jobs or just stuck on calculating all the time. All right, so let's take a gander at this right quick. This is 30 days and my earnings per machine. I turned all these on. I don't have 11 machines. I have 7. But I don't know which is which, and because we're still waiting on an update from Salad to identify or to at least list the machine ID on the different Salad rigs. Now, there's a way you can get it. You can turn on crypto mining and then open up a log file and find your machine ID in there and then match it to the dashboard. But I'm not turning on crypto mining. I don't try to monkey with these, and that's probably one of the biggest tips with Salad is you don't mess with these. Once you turn them on, don't turn them off. Don't move them around. Don't tinker and twitch and do all these sorts of things. Because when you turn them on, you're getting in line. You're in a long queue at the DMV waiting for jobs to be dispensed. And so once you turn it on, leave it on, don't touch it, and then you'll get a job. And that leads into my second tip, which is probably a hot take. I'm not sure if Salad's going to like me saying this. Don't update. Because the past 2 times, I've noticed that when I come in, shaking out the cobwebs from the previous night, and I look and I see that the rig says Salad wants an update. I'm like, okay. Well, I look and I see that the rig is currently on a $2 to $4 job. I don't want to pull off that job. And so I'll leave it running and then I'll check back later and it looks like it's picked up another job and I just kind of leave it running. And so I noticed my earnings going up pretty consistently and, with some regularity following these updates. And so I think that has to do with everybody else updating and me not updating, and I'm the one at the front of the line because everyone gets out of line at the DMV and they have to go to the back of the line when they turn their machine back on, and so it's me at the front of the line taking all the good jobs. That's what I think's happening. So I would think if that is the case, Salad will absolutely work something into a future update to eliminate that, or at least to where at the end of a job, it'll say like you can't get any more jobs until you update, or it'll work it into the system where you've got some kind of prioritization score where it doesn't penalize you for stopping to update and restart or whatever. I'm sure they'll work something like that into the future, because I noticed once the update comes out, everybody pulls off to update, my earnings go up, and then I wait like a week and it kind of balances out, and then I'll update. And then I notice after I update, earnings go to shit. And so that would make sense because I'm getting into the back of the line. My earnings aren't great, and you can't really tell that from the data. Maybe here over the 7-day if I turn off the machine IDs. So I think it was here where the update happened. Yeah, so earnings great, 1361 for the day. And then 715. I'm not sure exactly when it came out, but it was a few days ago that Salad wanted to update, and I went through and updated all my machines, and that's where I had the big drop off. So again, that's just me speculating, nothing official on that. And obviously you want to update because the last update patched up a security concern. So if you're not updating and there is some kind of vulnerability there, you're leaving yourself open, but the money. So if you want to get started with Salad, my code is in the description below. If you download Salad and do it and put in my referral code, you'll get like a very small bonus at the very beginning. You'll get like you'll get 2 times earnings for the first, I don't know, $1 or something like that. But every little bit helps. If you don't want to use it, don't use it. Just don't use any code and just start using Salad, because the money's there. $846 a day, that's probably more. I used to do the comparison between my CPUs and my GPU rig, but really it's kind of become just too convoluted with everything. You can kind of get a rough idea if you look at the calculator websites, but given the nature of all the other content that I'm seeing on YouTube, it looks like Salad's probably still the best bet for right now. So anyway, I'd love to know what you guys are doing in the comments below. If you notice that when an update comes out and you don't update, do your earnings go up? Or right after you update, do your earnings go to shit? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you're back on mining, or if you hate Salad, or if you're just like cooling the gang with it and you're hoping that they develop and add more stuff to it. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, like this video for more content like this. I'm TheTechnicals. See you next time.